Hey y'all, Nev here of One Deal Away, and good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, depending on where you are when you're watching this stuff. I love gardening, and it's a wonderful thing. And I've done a couple of videos of what I've done with my backyard and kind of how I turned it into basically like an urban farm of sorts of gardening and trying to figure out how to do stuff. And the reason I actually enjoy it is, there's something really real about it that you can go in, put the little bit of a seed, and before you know it, things start growing. And you don't see much of anything happening for a little while, but you kind of tend to it. And it's a great way, if you're ever thinking about switching your mindset when it comes to growing a business or investing in stuff, starting with the gardening to kind of see the process that, you start putting in a bit of an energy into something, and it doesn't seem like it's doing much of anything. But if you keep at it, you'll actually see that it does have a lot of power in it. And aside from obviously wanting and being able to eat the stuff, although don't tell the plants I want them to grow, we don't want to scare them, but it's a really cool way to really think through of, how does this whole mindset work, that sometimes you work on some stuff and you don't see immediate results, but if you stick with it, it will actually help you. So let me take you around on a tour to see kind of how the plants have progressed since last time we did the video, only about a month ago or so. All right, let's do this. Right, so welcome to the garden. As you can see, there's all kinds of green stuff. Way back when we started, we only had basically the garlics over here, and I had this onion guy. Where did he go? Oh my gosh. So he's not doing much of anything. There it is. That's the little I gotta remove this stuff. So that was the little onion guy, but look at all the other stuff that is starting to grow, which is really exciting. And then this guy, here we go. We got onions, potatoes are starting to come in. We have the other greens kind of starting to come in over here. Let me show you. Hold on. This guy over here, that's asparagus, and there's gonna be more of them kind of coming in this way. So as you can see, the garden is definitely growing and developing. Celery seems to be doing rather well. And then let's take a look at the little boxes that I put on the side. So here are the boxes that I kind of put in on the fence, and I want to show you what's going on the inside. As you can see, we are growing pretty darn well. There's arugula kind of happening over here. We have some plantanos. Here you go. We got some herbs. And not everything is starting at the same time. Some things grow a bit easier than others, depending on kind of how you start them and when. But the cool piece is that, you still have stuff that is starting to grow. Look at these guys. They're beautiful. And I think we have some stuff up here on the top. I can't really see it. You can't hear me. And then we have the mints and potatoes and kale and that kind of stuff down here. And now I'm actually walking over. I'm gonna take you over to the raised garden beds, horse troughs that I actually use to garden. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Check it out, y'all. Look at this. So this is mint, and it's taken by the storm. The dandelions are crazy. There's a few things that are trying to fight for life here in this garden of mint. It smells delicious every time it rains or you water it. This guy over here is full of stuff. Look at this dandelion leaf. Oh my gosh. These are actually great. You can put them in salad. You can juice them. They're fabulous. Kale is doing really well, as are onions. We have bok choy down here. And then I also planted some beans. So beans are starting to come in. As you can see, I'm really excited about this stuff, and how beautiful. So hopefully you have enjoyed watching what's going on with the garden and kind of how things are growing, and hopefully you too have started gardening. They're saying that so many people during the current pandemic have started gardening, and there's a good reason why, right? Because people are wanting to grow their own food. They want to know where it's coming from, and then there's something incredibly powerful and calming about sort of growing something and being outside, playing in a dirt. As you can see, I was touching stuff, so my hands are very dirty, but I like it. I like touching the dirt and stuff and seeing where my food comes from. So aside from the whole fear, and not necessarily fear, more of like a protection about what's going on with the food supply chain. There's also something about very calming, very zen about working in the garden. And so, you know, there you go. But it also helps with the mindset, because when you plant these things, you never know how exactly it's going to turn out. You have a lot of hope, you put a lot of energy in it, and the same can be said about starting a business or investing in anything. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay forever money blessed, and remember, you are only one deal away.